Ladies and gentlemen, I thought about adding a little spice to the channel, and today I decided to play a random game. But how do I decide to play this random game? Well, I'm pretty sure a lot of you know what itch.io is, and it's a pretty good website to see a lot of indie games, but it's a whole bunch if you ever been on there. So today I decided, let's spin the wheel to find what genre I'm going to play and what title. So take a trip with me over to here real quick. So right here, this is all the genres that we have on itch.io. And with a quick spin of the wheel, a visual novel. Okay, and what does the title have to start with? Okay, makes sense. And how did I find I did this. And visual novels. And it has to start with the N, and it looks like Null is the first game that starts with the N. Okay. It looks like people are liking it. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Null, a visual novel we found on itch.io, created by L. Fuzi. I didn't read anything about it. Obviously, I seen. And welcome to a random game. Let's see what it's doing for us. Hello, welcome, dude. I'm very glad that you decided to check this game. My name is Hassan, and I'm the host of this game. What's wrong? Why do you look weirded out? Is it because I'm a grown-ass dude who appears to be in a little girl's room? Well, I mean, I wasn't going to say nothing, because maybe you like to paint, but hey. No need to dial 911, I can explain. You see, usually, Morale is the host of this information corner, but she's busy right now being a part of another game in this series. So your boy Hassan took the opportunity to request to be the host. Okay. After all, it's not fair that I only appeared on Happiness 1 and a brief scene in A Happiness Story, which is 2 games I never played. Meanwhile, characters like that geeky girl can appear in the RPGs. I'm the second main character, for goodness sake. But that little rant aside, let's talk about why you're here. You are now playing a visual novel, but this is not like most of the visual novels you see out there. This one is a pretty weird one, to say the least. So please keep an open mind while you're going through this game. Make sure to focus and choose the choices that seem correct to you. Oh, this game is technically a part of a large series, but don't worry about it. You don't need to play previous entries. Great. The writer is one lazy ass dude, but I guess he made sure to give every game a series of its own, separate story while being a part of a long, continuous tale. So don't worry about it. Plus, most of the other games in the series don't even feature me, so they're garbage in my opinion. Complete, utter garbage. What did happen to the music? Excuse me for a second, dude. Is this a horror game? Wake up. It's happening all over again. Okay. Are you still woozy from the jump? No, don't tell me. You don't remember me, do you? Right at that moment, a loud sound vibrated in a neatly lit room. You turn to your left and spot a group of people standing in front of the door. One guy in particular was jumping around and growling in pain. Is that Hassan? My foot. What the hell is this door even made of? Anti-moron metal, I guess. Oh, you trying to be funny. Who the hell tries to kick a door before even checking it if it could be open? Hey, there's no way to talk to the main character of this story. Show some respect or fall in love with me or something. The weird guy and the blonde kept bickering as if they were on a set of a cheesy sitcom. Meanwhile, a girl who was standing near the door finally noticed you and her eyes turned wide. Guys, look. The unconscious guy is finally awake. How do you know I'm a guy? The moment the girl in the glasses said that the weird guy and the blonde chick turned around their attention to you. What's up with me? It's been a while since we played one of these. Their eyes kept checking you up and down as if you were an exotic animal in the zoo. Hey dude, are you okay? You had us scared for a second. We thought you were dead or something. Anyway, my name is Hassan. It's very nice to meet you. Okay. Don't get too close to him, dumbass. He could be the person who kidnapped us for all we know. Oh. Nonsense. My main character senses tell me that he's a cool dude. Stop spewing gibberish and look at his eyes. Have you ever seen such hollow, empty eyes? As if life was sucked completely out of them. That's enough of you, Blondie. I will not stand idle while you insult him. The girl with the distinctive red eyes faced the blonde chick, putting herself in between you and the others. You were starting to get a headache from this confusing situation when a certain girl spoke. A girl who, until now, didn't pay any attention to you or anyone else. She stood up from the corner of the room and approached you. Stop with the pointless chatter for a second. We need to discuss the situation. Except for him, we all woke around the same time, 30 minutes ago. Everyone here claims not to remember anything besides their name. I'm guessing this applies to you too? Brown-haired girl who spoke to you as she faced you, her cold green eyes pierced deep into your soul, looking for any signs of suspicion. Is that so? Are we supposed to take him on his word alone? He looks the most suspicious here. He barely even talks. I'm not going to warn you again, Blondie. Back off or you regret it. Why are you defending him? Do you two know each other? I thought you don't remember anything. Same as us. That's enough, you two. We need to stay focused here. We could be in a very dangerous situation right now. We're locked in here. We need to think fast and good before things get even worse. What if we were kidnapped and brought here? Oh God. We need to get the hell out of here. The moment the girl in the glasses said that, she started panicking and pulling the handle. Looks of worry and nervousness started showing on the weird looking guy and blonde chick too. The red-eyed girl, on the other hand, didn't show any kind of reaction. Calm down. We need to act rationally in a situation like this. First of all, we need to gather as much information as possible. We should introduce ourselves and share anything we can remember. I'll go first. My name is Carmine. The only thing I remember is walking inside a train station. I'm Nesserine. The last thing I remember is waiting for an elevator to arrive. When I try to remember something else, my head starts hurting really bad. My name is Hassan. My hobbies are reading, talking to girls, and walking with girls. My sign is that lion looking thing, and I radiate main character energy. I also enjoy long walks on the beach, preferably with a beautiful girl, and this isn't a mixer, dumbass. I don't know if it's wise to share personal information when the person who brought us here could be among us. But, screw it. My name is Anya. The last thing I remember is riding in the cab and being in a very bad mood. I don't know what's going on here, but whoever is responsible for this will regret it greatly. The blonde girl said that as she shot an angry look. There was now only you and the red eyes girl left. All eyes turned to you, but before you could say anything, the girl in front of you spoke. My name is Cecilia, not Cece, nor Leah. Please call me by my full name. I don't remember how I got here nor what I was doing before that. But none of that matters because I promise I will find a way out of this no matter what. The red-eyed girl said that as she looked at you in her eyes. Okay? Seems everyone more or less remembers the same thing. The only one left is you. The green-eyed girl spoke as she and the rest of the people there turned their attention to you, waiting to hear your answer. You take a very deep breath and start searching your memory box for information you could find. I can't remember anything. Not even your name. I've told you he's suspicious. From everyone here, it just so happened he's the only one with complete amnesia. I don't buy it. He's definitely hiding something. I know he does. The stares of everyone there suddenly changed from curiosity to caution. You notice a few of them take a few steps back. The atmosphere in the dimly lit room is now tense. The only person that doesn't seem alarmed by you is the red-eyed girl. Instead of worry and fear, her eyes screamed a different emotion. Sadness. She looks at you with such sad, affectionate eyes, the way a mother looks at her sick child laying in bed. There was no hate or hostility in her eyes, only sadness and despair. But before she could say a single word, the door suddenly opened. Everyone in the room jumped to their feet as they stared at the person walking through the door. Hello, everyone. Zero here. Oh, everyone is awake? Awesome. Oh, who the hell are you? Calm down, Anya-chan. I will explain everything. Everyone, please listen carefully. The explanation part is my least favorite one, so I don't want to repeat myself, okay? My name is Zero, and I'm the host of this game. You're all a part of it, by the way. It's a very simple game. I'm sure you've played it, or at least heard of it. The names and rules change from culture to one another, but most people call it werewolf or mafia. Very cute names. So basically among you right now is a killer. He or she is hiding and pretending to be this hopeless, scared, amnesic. The job of the killer is, well, to kill. And your job is to find them before they do so. The killer can only kill one victim per day, and can only do it at night when you all are tucked in dreaming about clouds and candy. But don't worry, the rest of you will get to vote every sunset on who you suspect is the killer. The person most voted will get deleted by me, your cute host. If you do find the killer, then congratulations. You will get to leave and return to your normal born lives. And as a bonus, the rest of humanity will be saved too, in case you care about that. But if you fail to find the killer before he kills you, hold on. If you fail to find the killer before he kills you, all of you will die a painful death. Oh, wow, okay. And the rest of humanity will be destroyed too. So don't worry. Even if you lose, you won't be alone in the afterlife. I'm such a cute, adorable host, I know. No need to thank me. I blush very easily. Oh God, I'm blushing right now. The weird girl finally stopped talking and hid her face with her hands like a girl hiding her blushing cheeks. What was that? I don't know. She said we're in a game. Hey weirdo, are you being serious right now? Are you the one responsible for us being here? That weirdo comment was hurtful, Carmine. But yes, I'm very serious. I brought you here myself. I also deleted all your memories that could interfere with the game. After all, it would be unfair for the killer or the victims to have an advantage over the other. Advantage, huh? I get it. This is one of those elaborate game shows. They even choose a very gorgeous host. Zero, was it? Such a creative name. How about a kiss for good luck? Social deduction games are super easy for me, but I could use some good luck. Hassan smiled from ear to ear as he approached the weird girl, but before he could even reach her, the weird girl lifted her left hand and snapped her fingers. The chair that was next to Hassan suddenly elevated in the air and then disintegrated into dust. Everyone in the room stood speechless, watching what was once before a sturdy looking chair turn into nothing but dirt. Oh, take one more step towards me, human filth, and I shall turn your pathetic existence into nothing but a bad memory. Okay everyone, explanation time is over. The game has now officially started. I will see you all around sunset, so make sure you find the killer before it's too late. As for you, Mr./Miss Killer, remember, you are not allowed to kill anyone until tonight. So be a good boy/girl and don't kill anyone until then, okay? You wouldn't want to be mad at you, right? The moment the weird girl said that, she snapped her fingers and once again, she suddenly disappeared from in front of you. Someone please tell me I didn't just hallucinate that. She really turned that chair into dust and disappeared with a snap of her fingers, right? Don't be silly, geeky girl. That was obviously staged. It's all a part of the game show. But it looks so real. Can something like that be explained with stage magic? Anya is right. I don't think that was some sort of magic trick. The chair was truly turned into dust. It doesn't look like something that could be done by traditional means. Carmine spoke and she ran the dust that was once the chair through her fingers. So what? You're saying that was real? That we're really in some sort of twisted game and the killer is hiding among us? I don't know. But I just checked the door and it can be open now. What? Everyone ran toward the door and pulled the handle. The door made a slight creak and open. We're free. Looks of happiness and relief appeared upon your companions' faces as they rushed out the door. But one person in particular didn't seem thrilled at all. She turned to face you and spoke. Are you sure you don't remember anything? Surprised by her sudden question, you flustered for a second but then nodded your head. I see. But we should follow the others for now. Perhaps something might change this time around. Okay. After walking down the stairs, you reach a very big lobby. This appears to be where the main entrance is located. This place seems to be a mansion of some sort. It also looks very clean and well organized. Near the entrance, you see your companions talking to each other. You follow after Cecilia and you approach them. Oh God, you're out of your mind. Our freedom is one door away, and you're saying we should stay here? I'm not saying that. All I'm saying is to be rational. That woman kidnapped us here, locked us in that room, but now suddenly every door is open. Why would she bother to do that if we can escape this easily? Alright, true. And your solution is to remain here with that nut job? No, I'm just saying we should search this place first. Gather every possible information we could find, and maybe a phone or a computer we could use to call for help. You're crazy if you think I would spend an extra second in this Kurt's place. I'm getting out of here. I don't care if I have to run for days to find help. I would take that over staying here with a psycho trying to kill us. You guys agree with me, right? We can all escape this nightmare together. Anya spoke as she looked at you all. It seemed like she's set on leaving the mansion but doesn't want to do it alone. Yeah, I agree. She doesn't care about surviving together. She's just looking for someone to share the dangers of venturing outside. This is why she's looking especially at you and at dimwit Hassan. She must think her odds of survival will increase tenfold if a man joins her. Cecilia whispered in your ears. Your name's Hassan, right? You agree with me, don't you? Wasn't y'all fighting in the beginning? I usually would never say no to hanging out with a pretty girl, but I have to decline your invitation. If I leave, I would definitely get disqualified from the game show, and I really want to win and receive a kiss from the host girl. Game show? You don't actually still think. Screw it. Nesserine, right? You can't possibly think that staying here is a good idea. I don't know. As much as I want to get out of here, I'm really scared about what's out there. Maybe that girl is waiting for us outside, and the moment we step out, she will shoot us or something. I think I'll stay with Carmine for now. You gotta be kidding me. Is everyone here a suicidal nut job? Anya then shifted her gaze to you. Don't look at me. Please don't. Look, guy. I know we started on the wrong foot, but we can be partners here. You know I'm right. Staying here is stupid and risky. The only way to save yourself is if you come with me. You start assessing your options, but then you feel something tugging on your shirt. Please don't go. Stay with me, please. If you go, then there'll be no point in anything. Why you want me to stay? Her fingers tugs tightly onto your shirt. You can feel the warmth of her hand as it brushes on you. If they give me a choice, it seems like you have two choices now. You can either remain here with the most of your companions and search this mansion for a way to call for help, or you could choose to leave the mansion with Anya. It's a difficult choice, but you decide to. Oh man. If I stay, she's gonna have to stay with us. She's not gonna leave. But again, if I leave, I'm gonna stay. You're all out of your mind. Anya screamed in anger as she left the mansion. Some of your companions wanted to go after Anya, but Carmine insisted that it was dangerous. So all you gathered near the stairs and started discussing your next action. That's when a usually quiet member of your group suddenly intervened. He and I will be searching the second floor. The red-eyed girl declared, and she grabbed you from your arm and dragged you away. Wait, we need to discuss things first. The red-eyed girl disregarded Carmine and the rest of your companions as she dragged you to the second floor. Give me 1 second, y'all. One thing is constant each time is how much that girl loves discussions. The red-eyed girl whispered to herself. After walking for a while, you arrive at what looks like a library. Here we are. Does this room seem familiar to you? You look around for a second, but then shake your head. This is the first time you've seen this place. Really? You nod your head. This room should be that. This is the room that should have the key to escaping this nightmare. In fact, you're the one who said these words to me. You stare back at the weird girl in confusion. I see, you really don't remember. The weird girl then started to look around and search the place. Not sure for what exactly. You start searching around as well. And then a few hours later, a certain person appeared in front of you. Hey yo, what are you two doing all the way here? Oh, is this a date? It's a date, isn't it? Oh, Cece, did you confess to him? My name is Cecilia. So cold. You're so cold. Men don't like a cold girl, you know. Look, I will try to distract her and get her out of here while you continue searching, okay? The weird girl approached you and whispered. You could feel the warmth, her warm breath tickling your ear. But then Zero suddenly stopped fake crying and turned your way. Oh, that's right. I almost forgot why I came here. It's time, my babies. It's time for the fun part. Zero then snapped her fingers. Your vision suddenly went dark and your whole body felt weightless in an empty space. Just a few seconds later, your vision returned to normal and your consciousness snapped back to reality. You looked around for a sec. It seems you were somehow transported back to the main hall. And not just you either. It seems all of your companions except Anya were standing there. What the hell just happened? How am I back here? It seems we all been teleported here. I'm guessing this is your doing? Carmine spoke as she addressed the only person around with a huge smile on their face. Indeed, Carmine, I brought you here. It's time for my favorite part of the game. Voting time. Like I told you all, a killer is hiding among you right now. He or she is pretending to be helpless and afraid. Meanwhile, they're laughing at you when your back is turned. But fear not, my babies. You have a chance to find them and get rid of them forever. All you have to do is discuss with each other and vote on who you think the killer is. Very simple, right? Finally, the game is starting to feel real. I was starting to get bored. This isn't a game, you idiots. A killer could really be among us. I'm not sure about that, Nazarene. I've been thinking about this ever since we heard of the supposed killer and something doesn't add up. If there is a killer, why are they targeting us? Even if they lied about not remembering anything, what are the chances that this killer has a grudge against all of us? What are you trying to say, Carmine? Humans don't usually resort to killing without a motive. No, it would make more sense if all of this is a trap to get us to kill each other by voting each other. Meanwhile, the true mastermind behind all of this is sitting in the background and enjoying this sick game. Carmine spoke calmly as she shot accusing looks at Zero. Oh, I see. Some sort of twisted experiment, right? The moment Nazarene said that, all eyes turned to Zero, who had a big creepy grin on her face. Enough. People shouldn't die for you to believe that a killer exists. I'm tired of this. A killer is among us, and the sooner we find him quicker, we can get out of this mess. The whole room fell silent after the strange girl outburst. What makes you so certain of this? Do you know something we don't? No. So it's just a gut feeling or something. Even if what she's saying is true, which I doubt, it doesn't change anything. Participating in the game and voting on someone is no different than indirectly killing them. We don't even have any clues on the identity of this killer, so voting is pointless either way. Carmine spoke as she shook her head. Standing next to you, you can see the strange girl clenching her fist as she looks down at the floor. Perhaps noticing you staring at her, the weird girl lifted her gaze and faced you. Please look away. I don't want you to see me like this. You are wrong, cute Carmine. We don't have a clue who the killer is. Huh? Think about it, guys. We're all here discussing our next action in the game, but a certain annoying person isn't around. Yes, I'm talking about Anya. She decided to go solo and break out of the group early on. I first thought she didn't want to participate in the show, but what if this is her strategy to stab us in the back and win the game? I say we vote her off. Even if my conclusion is wrong, it's better safe than sorry, right? For the last time, dumbass, this isn't a game show. The dork has a point. Anya is most suspicious right now. Even if she's not the killer, she will die tonight just because she's outside the mansion. The most logical thing to do is vote her out. What? You're out of your mind. If we vote her out, she will die and we will be the ones who killed her. She's dying tonight either way. If we vote her out and she turns out to be the killer, then at least the rest of us will survive. You're psychotic. I told you there's no killer. It's all just a trap. I'm with Carmine on this one. It makes more sense if this is all a sick experiment of some sort. I think we're being watched right now and they're observing if we'll resort to betraying each other to survive. The right thing to do here is not to vote on anyone. Spoken like a true loser. Don't be surprised if you're kicked early from the game, Four Eyes. What did you just call me? Now, my babies, no need to fight. The voting system is set to give everyone of you a voice. I will start calling out your names. When you hear your name, declare your vote and then step back. Once everyone is done, I will announce the verdict. Let your voice be heard. And so the voting started. Just like they claimed, both Carmine and Nazarene refused to vote on anyone, while Hassan and the weird girl chose to vote on Anya. It was obvious to everyone that you were going to be the tiebreaker. Still, you wonder why Anya wasn't given the chance to vote, despite still being considered a part of the game. Zero has this magical power that allowed her to teleport you here, so why hasn't Anya teleported? But before you can voice your opinion, you notice everyone's gaze turned to you. Alright, my quiet baby, it all comes down to you. I know Anya was mean to you and said some horrible things, but don't let that cloud your judgment. You're a good person. Don't be the reason an innocent girl dies for the sake of a twisted game. Carmine is right. Do the right thing here. Together we all can get out of all this mess. Don't listen to them, dude. Anya is the most suspicious person. If we don't vote her out, we will lose the game. Think about it, dude. Why would a girl decide to leave and wander on her own unless she has some sort of plan? This isn't funny anymore. Do you even know how deranged you sound believing this is a game show? Tactics like these won't work on me, Four Eyes, and neither would they work on my buddy here. Can I ask you something? Do you trust me? If you trust me, then vote Anya out. After saying these words, the strange girl turned away from you and resumed her original position. Trust. You wonder for a bit. Do you trust the weird girl? Would you vote off another living person and possibly send them to their death because the strange girl asked you to trust her? Are you that kind of person? Well, the choice you make now is your choice and no one else. You clench your fist and take a deep breath. And then you choose to. I'm not gonna vote Anya. You decide to side with Carmen and Nazarene. You open your mouth and declare your vote. Okie dokie. Seems you were given a freebie, Mr./Miss Killer. What the hell, dude? Don't you understand the rules of this game show? Shut up, dumbass. Unlike you, he has more than 3 active neurons in his brain. Thank you for making the right choice. This will show people behind this game that we're not puppets for them to mess around with. I feel kinda attacked here. Nazarene and Hassan kept insulting each other while Carmen had a slight look of relief on her face. After fake crying for a bit, Zero snapped her fingers and disappeared in front of your eyes. But there was one person who hasn't said a word, a person who you chose not to trust. Before you could say anything, the strange girl turned around and left. See, dude, you even made a cute girl upset. If you had listened to the reason and made the right choice, you could have scored some affection points with her. Now everyone thinks with their crotch, dumbass. Saving someone's life is way more important than not upsetting a psychopathic girl who wants to kill people off. Anya, an innocent girl. Hey Anya, if you're out there, make this idiot your target tonight, okay? Oh man. Hassan then turned around and left, perhaps a bit shaken by what Hassan said. Nazarene chose to leave with Carmen by her side. You were not the only person left in the main hall, but Zero snapped her fingers and disappeared. She informed you all that special rooms had been prepared for you on the 2nd floor. She also insisted that leaving your room during the night is prohibited and would result in the participant immediately getting eliminated. You wonder why none of your companions suggested leaving the mansion and running away. Maybe it's because it's completely dark outside, making the journey extremely dangerous. Or maybe because everyone is afraid of Zero, someone who seems to have the most superhuman powers. Or maybe everyone's spirit is too broken to even consider running away. Whatever that reason might be, you decide to go upstairs for the rest of the night. The moment you walk inside, an instant feeling of dread runs through your soul. Something is off about this room and you can feel it in your bones. But no matter how much you looked and examined the place, the room doesn't appear to look any different than any room in the mansion. But just to make sure, you decide to close the door behind you and shut the window. According to Zero, leaving this room during nighttime will lead into automatic elimination. You wonder for a second if Carmine and Nazarene are right and this game is just some sort of twisted experiment. If that's true, then you will fall asleep and wake up in the morning and nothing will happen. What if Carmine is wrong? What if the strange girl and Hassan are actually right on this one and the killer exists? Why do they keep calling her strange girl? Didn't she say her name? If this is messed up real life version of the werewolf game, then right now is the perfect opportunity to murder someone. Her name is Cecilia. You decide that scaring yourself is not a reasonable choice to do here and determine to stay awake all night, just in case. A weird sound suddenly catches your ears. It seems that despite your best efforts, you fell asleep for a second. Who knows if for this weird sound you might have stayed asleep all night. You open your eyes.